This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Well, there's a tent over here.
Let's get started.
You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean, but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
Wow, that is a nice tent. Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot, and I am just so tired.
This is getting even more suspicious. No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs, and you yawn. It has been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here?
We going? My feet are so sore. If we're careful, we could use this camp, couldn't we? Would it be that bad?
You're right, it's so hard to think clearly. Now, this doesn't look good for our heroes, does it? Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. And suddenly, Spirit appears.
Is it just me?
You're able to wake up pretty quickly for that one.
Tear them apart!
With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
I'm kind of disappointed by Morrigan there. I think she should have been the most suspicious of any of us for this particular trap. But anyway, we did manage to slay the shade, so now let's look around. Scout's bow, which makes sense. There's probably corpses from a lot of elves around here.
Right.
Helmet. The spirit itself had a gold ring, but doesn't have any special abilities, just good for selling, basically. Another useless ring. Dalish gloves, but not equipable item, but actually a gift. And we'll find out who to give this to later. And actually a usable ring this time, which increases cunning. Might be useful later. Alright, let's continue looking around the forest. Looks like there's some wild hala around here.
As you wish.
You might remember the Hala from in the encampment. They're the animals that pull the elves' caravan through the woods. So we're now in the East Brazilian forest. The forest comes into two separate halves for the dungeon. And I see what looks like a werewolf, but it's named Danyla. And it's not attacking.
Please, help, listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
You certainly look like a werewolf to me.
I was not always as you say. I have been cursed, turned into this creature. It burns in my blood. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Your keeper Zathrian is the one who sent me here.
The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Danyla. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to Athras. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain! The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
I need answers first. Please, you must help me.
I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain.
Very well. I promise.
Then know this. The werewolves are no longer violent animals. They have overcome the curse like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much. Please fulfill your promise.